the Scrappies are the ones that are needing the luck at this time. Can we just go through it, please?
Yes.
I just
Come on.
want to be able to, discuss these things because it's a lot going on. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right. I had to save a folder just for them and they motherfucking drama child. Okay, so it starts with the daughter Imani who happened to be on live. She was on live and she was just talking. People asked her about Bambi, and she was just like, "Don't stop asking me about my stepmama. Don't ask me about that lady." So here it is.
Please stop asking about my stepmom. Stop coming on here asking about that lady. Do y'all see me post with her? Do you see me around her? No. So stop asking me about that lady.
So it went from there to Bambi making a post saying she's that lady. So Erica, out of nowhere, hops in the comments and says, "You mean that old lion is the lady that was in the hot tub with Benzino? Be you too old to be trying to be petty with my child?" Then you have Imani saying that she wasn't even trying to be petty. She just said, "Stop asking me about that lady." Okay. So it continued. All right. It continued to go on. And that's when Erica came back and she just told her, "You ain't got to explain nothing to that goofy looking at." Okay, big Charlie horse from a lamb chop, single long face, it ain't gonna do nothing to you. I'm just telling y'all what Erica said about Bambi. So Bambi was like, "Oh, you trying to talk? So you want to run your mouth? You want to talk? You want to run your mouth?" Will set there, bitch. So that's what she decided to do. She decided to set that out. And she came to the front and says, "Y'all so mad because I'm really that lady, but you will never be anything other than that a baby mama." And then she added Erica. She went on to say, "Since you want to play with me, the reason why I never liked your ass is because since your child was 8 years old, she confided in me about you bullying her and two-piecing her. I let people think otherwise and never spoke up because Scrap was handling it with the court and she was underage. But BITFU, it's up." And here is one incident report of many. Now pipe down and show some respect to that lady that consoled your baby after you bust her SHI all those times. So Bambi went off and then she dropped some police records, okay, public records. Please stop playing. I love this child and kept my mouth closed, but y'all doing the most. You sent the cops to my house being petty as usual, and then your child wanted to talk to them and tell them this SHI on her own. So basically what was said in the documentation, Erica went over to Scrap's house, and this is old. She went over to Scrap's house to pick up her daughter because he was supposed to drop her daughter off to her in McDonough. And that's court order. Well, he did not do that. So she called the cops. When Imani was gathering her stuff, getting ready to come outside, Scrap told the cops that she has a bruise on her arm and I'm concerned that her mom did it. So then Imani went on to have a conversation with the cops and mentioned a situation that happened at the gas station and alleged that her mom slapped her. Okay, so this is what I could gather from the message, outside of what Miss Bambi had scraped out. So then Bambi goes on to say, using your grown child for a love and hip hop storyline is pathetic. Hang it up. I'm not fighting with y'all. Go fight with your other baby daddy's wife, girl. The end. Then she says, "Y'all mad I'm embracing that lady shade or not? People were referring to me as that lady and I'm going to wear it. Erica, worry about losing your temper on your children because none of your baby daddies are in the home. Today you're going to wish you kept quiet. You've been fooling the internet for far too long. And yes, I filed for a divorce months ago. I'm also in therapy, so I won't be two-piecing my kids because I'm pressed about their absent daddy." Girl, listen, Bambi came to chew some things up. So Imani comes to the front and she wanted to clear some stuff up too. And this is what she said.
All the way 100. She posted a paper of when I got in trouble because I was being smart and my mama popped me. That's nothing. Read the whole thing. That is nothing. Second of all, let's tell the truth about how my sister hair was falling out because you wasn't even washing her hair or bathing her properly. You can't even watch all three of your kids by yourself. You need my dad and a nanny to be with you or your mama 24/7. So let's not talk about parenting. And me and my siblings are very well taken care of. And my mama go 100% for all of us. I don't have to stay in the child place. I'm 18. You're not going to keep speaking on my part or my mama's part. You cannot love me as a child if you go around making diss tracks about my father or talking about my mama. You don't have no respect. You don't love me. None of that. So cut it out. You don't love nothing. You don't love nothing, because if you love me, you wouldn't be online doing all this. This ain't love, sweetie. And I'm gonna get you all the way together. Ooh. Because when I was younger, I couldn't say nothing about it. But don't you ever speak on my mama, and that's on God. You like, you can come on. Tell that old lady go take care of her 3 kids. She need a nanny. She got a whole nanny. She can't even. You laid down and had 3 kids, but you can't take care of them. Be for real. And she's trying to go to court. It's so much stuff that y'all don't know. So please stop believing anything that old lady say. She's a liar. She be lying about her age. She been lying about her age for forever. We thinking this lady the same age as my dad. This lady been lying. She only 42, so I don't even understand what she was lying about. My daddy didn't even find out about her real age. So they went to Jamaica in 2021. So let's talk about all the lies. Like, if we gonna put everything on Front Street, let's put it on Front Street. Like, stop lying. And I got in trouble and I got popped. You showing something that is so old. That ain't nothing. I'm very well taken care of. My parents do everything to take care of me. What do you do to take care of your kids? You don't even be with your kids. You don't even be with your kids. Tell that old lady.
Oh, child. So then Erica came out to address whatever the public record was. Okay, this is what she said.
You and Scrappy tried to have my kids taken from me. Like I said, y'all were some miserable people. You still are miserable. You're so bothered by me, love. And I guess you're just going to continue to be. And I get it. If I wasn't me, I'd be bothered by me too. But here's the thing. Anybody can make a police report. I can go do a police report now and say, I seen bruises or seen some shit, you know what I'm saying, on Imani. It's a police report. But what you need to post is the paperwork from the whole investigation, because I went through everything, because I ain't got nothing to hide. My kids are well taken care of. And see, me, love, I can do it with or without a man. That's the difference. So I'm not going to go back and forth with you on social media. I'm not tagging you in those stories or nothing. Like, we just sat down and talked. It got heated. You got up and walked away. So everything that you're saying online, we can meet again. Like, I'm open to it. Let's meet again.
Ooh, child. So Bambi said, I told y'all I'm gonna let the chopper fly. And this is just one piece of audio of what Bambi dropped. And that's from a recorded conversation she was having with her husband, Scrap, about Imani.
Little go round.
But that's me. That's me knowing. I didn't say that. That had to be money. Saying telling her mom that. But what I'm
saying, Scrap, is like, how many times has she came and said crazy stuff about her mom, right? And then we'll go to her mom and say crazy shit like that. That right there is crazy, because like, now y'all using bits and pieces of what y'all want to pull out. Like, if I say, oh, well, Imani said that you got 50 niggas at your house all the time, or Imani say it's always a nigga in and out and you fucking on somebody while you're pregnant. Now that's fucked up, because we know that, you know what I'm saying, this child is feeling like she gotta pick a side whenever she's with the other person.
This stuff is real. Like, I can.
So it's not real when she was saying she was getting beat on and slapped on? Is that real? No, I'm asking you a question. Is that real or not?
That's how I feel.
You feel like, is that real or not?
That's how I feel.
So there was more to that conversation. She had like 3 different pieces of video and pretty much talking about, Imani and the things that Imani would say to Erica about them, and then to them about Erica. Okay. And then
go around.
Bambi came to the front and she says, this further proves that you've been plotting. How many recordings do you have? She says, I have a lot. Her storyline is me mistreating her kid. So yes, I'm definitely not about to be quiet this time around. I don't care who don't like it, period. Okay. So, girl, the saga is going to end there for me. Now, Mama D came to the front as well, and she had some things to say, but we're not going to get into everything Miss Mama D said. What she did say, I can say this. She said both parties were wrong. Okay, so she's not really picking a side, even though we know she team Erica's side and primarily Scrappy's. But Mama D's not. She said both of them wrong, and Scrappy has yet to come to the front to address anything. And he's probably the cause. That was a lot. What do you ladies think about the matter at hand? Do you think Imani was wrong for addressing Bambi as that lady?
I don't think she was wrong, but I think we caught the drift. I think to act as if it didn't have an energy to it is a lie. Like, she obviously was letting us know, I don't fuck with her, she don't fuck with me, but I'm not about to disrespect her. Like, that's what it felt like. And I also didn't think that Bambi posting the picture saying that lady, I thought that was funny. I didn't think that was a big deal. I feel like Erica is the one that took it to this next level that it didn't have to go to at all, and then got on that live and acted like she was so above it with such bullshit to me. And I do agree that Bambi putting that information out is fucked up and childish. It is. But I also feel like if they already filming this television show and y'all didn't already tried to put it out there that Bam did something and Bam put this shit out in retaliation, then I'm gonna feel like if it's true, I'm not really that mad about it. If it's true, I'm not really that mad about it. If it's true. If you really were, and it sounded like you were, based off Imani saying that you did pop her and it wasn't that big of a deal and it wasn't nothing, which when you say it wasn't nothing, that make me feel like there have been worse times. And that time wasn't recorded.
I was thinking the same thing. When she said that wasn't nothing, I thought that time wasn't nothing. I honestly just feel bad for Imani because in that recording when she said, ain't that sad that she got to go back and forth and, you know, be on the side of whoever she with, it's given very much when she mad at her mama, she come talk to you. When you getting on her nerves, she go talk about you to her mama. But the fact that you're like recording and y'all are beefing and she kind of stuck in the middle and now y'all exposing shit, it's just like, I hate that for her. I really do. And Erica, like to Bambi's point, did come online acting like she was above it, even though she was the one who set it off and was like, I could do it with or without a man. Just even in Imani's like that video, all she kept saying was, you can't even watch your 3 kids. You lay down and had 3 kids. You always got to have a nanny or your mama. That's like, yes, you 18, but that's grown women like digs. Like, you don't have no kids, ain't never had no kids. You can't really knock a grown woman on how she should raise your kids, but it's given very much you have that conversation with your mama. So you're repeating what your mama is saying. It's all a mess. I hate it for her because she in the middle of 2 people who I feel like are in the wrong.
Yeah, I ain't like none of that shit she got online and said though. I was just like, oh, this is wrong all over the place.
I did like how she went up for her mama though and said, "Oh God," like. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's a fact. I think that Imani also, when she came on with that energy, it was energy she's probably held in for a very long time about Bambi. And she finally feels like she's of age to entertain the conversations of adults, even though I still kind of see her as a kid. You know what I'm saying? You're 18. That's why she really went in, because she'd been feeling a way about Bambi. And I'm wondering if some of that is because of her own and not so much as what her mom said, you know, about it. Now, that could be possible, that, well, more than possible, right? Because we know, I'm sure, like, the way they operate, they talk shit about Bambi in front of that girl. But I think she's experienced her own stuff to know, because if we in the same household, and my only reason for being here for real is by way of connected to my dad, you're connected to my dad, and that's why I'm here. And if I feel like my dad's not in the wrong when you do some shit, then I am going to start forming a dislike for you over time, on top of how you treat me as well. Because she there was more to her live as well, where she's talked about Bambi, she did something to her. I can't remember what it was, but I saw a piece of it on TikTok where she also talked about Bambi unfollowed her before she even made that post talking about that lady. And she's like, but you talking about you love me though, but you unfollowed me, this, that, and the other. So it was a lot more to that live of things that she said and things that she's experienced while being with in the household with Bambi. Now, when it comes to Bambi and them kids, but yeah, I am gonna need a nanny with them 3, and they all close in age. I'm gonna actually need you while you're over there watching them twins, and then I'm gonna need your daddy and your grandma. It's like everybody gonna have to help me, bitch. Yeah, and I have a business. I understand that, but she 18, so she don't know no better.
Whenever I feel like
go up for your mama and your daddy. You know what I'm saying? But I do think Erica did make it a bit messier when she got in the comments and said that old lying lady
long face.
And when she called her a hoe and said she ain't gotta explain nothing. Like, to me, you teaching her how to be disrespectful. You teaching her how not to like have any respect for this adult. So to me, it feel like you probably been doing that. You probably been like talking to her about Bam in that way.
Oh yeah.
So it you know, I feel like over time, what's she supposed to do? That's her mama. So she's going to be more on her mom's side, whether Bam is really doing something to her or not. And the shit she was saying about, oh, you always need my dad or your mom around to help you with the kids. And it's like, it's 3 kids under 6. Like,
absolutely.
And I think the fact that she said that is probably Scrappy repeating that shit to her as well. And you just trying to get out of the responsibility for having to be an equal partner in taking care of them fucking kids y'all created, and you don't want to have to do that. So you say shit to your, probably say shit to Imani and anybody that'll listen about how, she not supposed, she not doing what she's supposed to be doing. Why she always calling me? Why she can't take care of him? And Mama D sound like she'll say the same shit. We've all, I feel like, seen Bambi struggling and everybody kind of like acting like she's just supposed to be okay with it and not say nothing. Scrappy treats the girl bad based on shit we seen on the show. Mama D don't like her, and now you got this shit with Erica and the daughter. And like we was talking about earlier, I'm questioning why Erica and her still beefing at this point if it's not
right.
Like what's going on?
Damn decade and a half.
Yeah, I started to wonder, was Erica and Scrappy still getting it in or something for them to still have animosity with each other like this all these years ago? But I guess if you and Scrap try to get my kids taken away, then I guess as Bambi saying, it's up then. Because I'm never gonna forgive you for some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's one other alternative.
She also Erica
stuff go down.
Right. Okay. Erica also said like post the rest of the paperwork because I went through everything. I had nothing to hide, and that made me feel like so you really got investigated.
That's what I was thinking.
She did.
So
she
CPS was really called to your house. But
y'all know like how CPS works. It don't take a lot for people them to come in. Like the way they go and snatch people's kids out without even having proof. Like that's just like what they do. But my thing is, which is very, a stressful situation because I've seen it happen, not for myself, but for someone else. But anyway, my thing was, why are you telling her to post the paperwork if you got it? You the one that said you went through all of the stuff. So girl, show us so you could discredit whatever, because we came to your page for you to share this with us.
Well, you know what I think?
Give me a rebuttal.
What?
I think that what she was doing to us in this time frame would be considered abuse. I think I'm just saying, like, I think that when we were growing up, that was okay, in society to just hit your kids for anything. But now that we're older, we realize, it only makes your kids have issues when they become adults. And not good ones, okay? Whipping their ass at home is not saving them from not getting their ass whipped in life. Like, it's really not. Beating your kids will probably make it more likely that they will be a violent person. Hello. I'm just saying, I have my, my issues. But, so I just kind of feel like we're ignoring that part of this, that everybody agreed to the fact that she had been putting her hands on her. And I know women like Erica that have that like underlying anger issue. And when their kids do anything, they can overreact. They can physically, hit them for any little things that are accidents. You have, you getting disrespectful, is breathing too hard, sucking your teeth, rolling your eyes, and the next thing you know, you getting punched in the face. So, and it don't mean that it's gonna always leave a mark, So I just kind of feel like, based on what Imani said, it sounds like I love my parents. I know they meant right by me, so I'm gonna defend them, but the shit still happened.
That is what it sounds like. She said, "You talking about when I was being bad? It wasn't even that bad."
Chad and Barry saying, thank you, Shell, for the super chat. Maybe it was more to this than we know. Erica did say they had a sit down that didn't end well. Thank you so much, Shell, for the super chat.
She said, we can meet again. It sounds like she might have whipped her ass.
I mean, it has to be more to this than what we know, because clearly Sierra was snapping the hell off on Scrappy for him calling her BITCH. Wasn't that Sierra going off on Scrappy on the side of that car? So something going on.
I feel like people is out there acting a fool to make sure Love and Hip Hop Atlanta comes back, bitch. We need to bounce back since the pandemic. Okay, really, y'all need to bounce back since season 5. Because I feel like y'all ain't been right since.
What year was that?
Season 6 was the season that they had the trans lady on there, and that was, I feel like, the season that shit went downhill. Like when I rewatch it back, that's the season that I don't enjoy the most. And then it kind of goes down until you get to Kirk and Jasmine, and that's when things kind of pick up just an uptick. But Love and Hip Hop Atlanta sweet spot is between seasons 1 and 4. Probably
if they was gonna keep a franchise, they should have kept Hollywood. To be honest,
that's what I was about to say.
They should have let
like
Atlanta. Yeah, that was my favorite. I don't even know why they.
I think most of their core people didn't want to do it no more. Honestly, like except for Ray J, Princess, Safari, probably Nikki Baby, but she wasn't on there. I think the last season, Moniece wasn't doing it no more. Tierra
Fizz would have did it.
Fizz would have did it.
And they could have found other people, bro. Alexis Sky would have still did it.
I ain't been back since season 1.
Which Alexis one Sky said was Mariah on? The white girl.
She was on New York.
Oh, okay.
A long time ago, I was a hoe, and I'm at me in it. Yes, it was D. Smith. It was D. Smith. I hated that season because I feel like that shit was so like contentious. That shit with Tammy and D. Smith and all of them, and
Hazel E.
D. Smith,
right?
Yeah, D. Smith was dark skinned, right? I remember that.
Yes, very beautiful.
Yeah,
and they was trying to do extra shit, and Tammy wanted her to model for her, and that was the last season. Jocelyn was on there too, right? The last season Jocelyn was on there, I think, was season 8,
6. Oh, okay.
Okay. I remember.
I don't know. It was 6 or 7, something like that.
Yeah, around that time. Yeah, Tommy snatched Betty. Betty was annoying as fuck to me.
Oh, she got her good.
She was so aggravating to me. Like, I can't stand people that like are inflammatory. And, I'm just gonna keep. It was just very annoying. She kept egging shit on. Like, I ain't like that shit. Ugh. No, it was 6. Okay. When did she? No, you know why? Because Jocelyn had came back and was on Miami. That's why. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to feel like I saw her later, but yeah, that was right around the baby. After she had the baby, I think she was out of there.
Nah, when she showed her ass on that stage. I think that was before the baby.
Which time?
No. I think that was after the baby. Because then I think they had fired her. Because she showed her tail on that. Her and Stevie, Benzino, Althea, all of them. Remember how they tore up the set?
I thought that was season 4.
Was it? I thought that was like the last season because she ended up leaving because she was standing outside talking about some elf love and hip hop. I'm going to go and be a movie star and stuff.
I remember that. But I also feel like we still saw her when she was pregnant. And I think that was before she got pregnant because Benzino and them wasn't still on the show at that point, I think. Because Benzino and them left after that. But I don't think she left after that.
No, because remember when she got pregnant, didn't Benzino put it in Stevie's head to question whether or not the child was his?
I mean, he probably did that, but I don't know if I remember. Girl, listen.
Damn, I forgot.
We're gonna have to go rewatch it. So we can remember what season it was. It was.
Oh, somebody said it was season 3.
That fight was season. I'm about to say that was before she had the baby.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Okay. And she had Bonnie Bella like at the end. Like, I believe she was like,
because she did spinoff, right?
Because I remember when she was pregnant and she had that like bouillon, like that chiffon. Like, y'all know
when she was giving birth and she was talking about
after the baby.
She gave birth on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to y'all no more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. They did attack them, baby.
I cannot.
I need some cheese or something. Please.
Yes.
Whew. All right. Anything else y'all want to say about the love and hip hop people of the world?
No, we better be. Nah, nothing.
Nothing. We good? All right. Well, we thank you guys so much for being here. We had about 900 people in the chat tonight. So hopefully you guys are liking up the video. Okay. Be sure to follow us over on Instagram at OohLadiesFirst and Twitter at OohLadiesFirst. And be sure to follow myself, Bondy, Necey. All of our names are here at Bondy Blue, at Jami ThatsMe, at Necey Dixon over on social media. But if y'all can do me a favor, okay, because this is like a big deal that I need. So let me go over and see. Actually, let me pull it up. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm almost done. Give me 1 second.
Bitch, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Me too.
Hold on 1 second. I need a favor. It's not going to be a whole lot to ask as you like up this video. Okay, let's go ahead and let's pull this up. Let me share my screen for the people real quick. Okay. I need y'all. Because let me tell you, we had about 900 people here.
Oh, yes.
And I'm sure a good 400 to 500 of y'all is likely not subscribed to Bondy's channel. Now, if you are subscribed, then I know that you know somebody that ain't. Okay? So call your grandmama, auntie, cousin, make one for your newborn nephew. Okay, and go over to Bondy's channel because we're almost there, trying to get that 100K. Would be nice before the month is out. I am zooming in on purpose. Okay, so go ahead, hit the like button here. And then I want you to walk over to there and hit the subscribe button and be sure to cut on the notification bell. Okay. We thank you guys so much for being here with us tonight. Again, don't forget to like up the video and we will be sure to catch you guys in the next one. We will not be here next week. Okay. But you can catch us the following week, which is like the first Thursday of the month over on Necey Dixon's channel. And that is just on P. Peace out.